Hello and welcome to the Unit 8 test review. I'm not going to write out the problems because they're already written out on the answer key, but I will add some notes and kind of explain what's there. I'm doing this in my house. My dog's right next to me and they love to bark out the window, so my apologies if you hear hyenas in the background. All right, let's get to this. So, Unit 8 test. Number 1. If a credit card company charges 16% yearly interest, which of the following calculations would be used in the process of calculating the monthly interest rate? So, and I see I can't help but right now. Remember your simple interest formula. P1 plus R to the T. So they're just interested in the rate here. So we're just going to look at this part. And of course, our exponent. The P is just your starting amount. So this would be 1 plus 0.16. So it's 1.16. Let's see. And T stands for years. So we have to do a conversion. We're not using compounding. We're just looking at the different time rate. So over here you can see our exponent conversion, years to months, because we're going from a bigger unit to a smaller unit. It's 1 over the number of months in a year. So it would look like this. 1.16, 1/12. So, and then if you look, sorry, I wrote over my 12T. Now where I wrote over, see how they don't have the T there? So that thing that I wrote in purple is missing. Okay. That's all they're looking for there. That's kind of a tricky multiple choice because they really didn't want the whole portion of your expression. A population of 35 rabbits is increasing at a rate of 8.5% per day. How long to the nearest tenth of a day? Remember, you don't round until the end of the problem. Will it take for the rabbit population to double? And so simple interest, there's no compounding. To double, that means our amount is 70 because 35 times 2. So here we set up the equation, 70 equals 35 times 1.085 to the T. So when you're solving, when the x or the variable is in the exponent, you have to use a logarithm. Sorry. So right now we have number equals base to the exponent. To solve using a logarithm, you have to get just your base, which is this, exponent, and a number. So the first step to solve is to get rid of this extra piece. So we divide both sides by 35. So you get 2 equals 1.085 to the T. So here's your base, here's your exponent, here's your number. So put it in log form and then alpha window number 5, put that in your calculator. Number 3, 480 grams of a substance is decaying. That means it's going down at a rate of 2.8% per hour, compounded continuously. That means we're using the PERT formula. How much of the substance remains after 1 day to the nearest gram? So you have to just double check. It's compounding it's compounding continuously, but that rate is per hour. So that means we're looking at 24 hours. So all we did here, I'm going to use y equals, you could use a equals 480. Remember, you're multiplying by e. Since it's decaying, it's negative 0.028 times 24. And then you just put that in your calculator. down here for solving, oops, we are just isolating. You're using like inverse operations, old school algebra to get base exponent equals number, because in all of these problems, you're solving for the exponent. So I'm going to use this philosophy to solve all of these, or to explain all of these. You know what? I'm going to zoom in for a sec. Okay. So here, I didn't zoom in that much. 5 is the base, 3x is the exponent, and 246 is the number. So you put that in log form. Oh no, it's not letting me pick my orange. Come on, Vegas. Okay, now I've killed my screen. So sorry for the messy writing. We have base exponent equals number. So log form, remember, is log base number equals exponent. So you put it in log form right there. And you can do this in 2 steps on your calculator or just one. You can put in alpha window 5, log base 5 of 246, and you get 3.42. I don't have the calculator on my Chromebook, so I don't know if that's the decimal or if it's a long one. What I would do is just divide by 3 and then put that in one step, and you get 1.14. For part B, your base is 4, exponent is x over 2, and 35 is your number. So you're going to use inverse operations to just get that base exponent equals number. So when you go back to Algebra 1 and you're solving equations, you do add or subtract first. So they added 10 on both sides and then divided by 3. Okay. And now here you have base exponent equals number. So you put it in log form and then you multiply by 2. No, not going to let me move. Oh no, where's my pen? For this one, let's see. The base is e, exponent is x minus 4. And then the number on the other side, 87, is your number. So you have to move the 36 over, so minus 36, and then divide by 5. Remember, e is your base, not the 5. So then you put it into log form. E, you can write ln. You could also do this. Log base e of 10.2 equals x minus 4. If you want, that's fine. You'll get the same exact answer as ln 10.2, whatever you're more comfortable with. And then, so either way, you have 2.32, and then you add 4 on both sides, and you get 6.32. Again, I don't like typing extra in the calculator, so I'd probably do this. Log base e of 10.2, and I would put that in parentheses and then add 4. Probably doesn't matter, but just to be safe, I would put that in the calculator all in one step. If you'd rather do 2 steps in the calculator, that's fine. I think this is the end of this page. All right, I'm going to stop the video and then start another one.